Hey everyone, and welcome to the Game Week 2 review video. First, I want to apologize that I'm not able to leave this until the actual end of the game week. There's still two more games to go tomorrow, and some of my team hasn't played yet, but I am going to be away, and I wouldn't have another time to do this because I won't be back until Thursday when I want to get the um, team selection video out. And so I just wouldn't have time to do the review as well. So I am doing the review a little prematurely with some games remaining. And so sorry, that's not going to be the full picture, especially I know some people are waiting for their Lautaro Martinez to play and see how I stack up against after that happens. But I'm just going to go over what's happened so far. And then hopefully in the future, the review videos will show the culmination of the entire game week. Okay, so what we're looking at first and foremost, the Immobile captaincy gamble did not pay off. Lazio loses again. They lost 1-0 to newly promoted Genoa. I thought that would be a good game to target. It was not. Immobile just doubles his 2 points. He didn't even get the third one because he got a yellow card in injury time, which is very frustrating. So a big dud there. Osimhen scored a PK. Just a reminder that PK goals in this game are actually less than scoring from open play. Just so you remember that. So that's why, or else you would have had more points for Osimhen. Zelinski just didn't contribute any attacking returns. Rafael Leao got 10. He did get an assist in the game, but kind of disappointing that he didn't get more based on Milan scoring 4 goals. Milan is looking very dangerous going forward. I feel that Leao, especially at 11 mil, is probably not the player you want from there. Giroud is doing very well. He scored 2 PKs. So it's for a team that's flying like Milan is right now, looking that they're going to be in and around the box, potentially awarded quite a few penalty kicks. It's good to have their penalty taker right now, and he's only 8.6 as of right now. So he could be a good striker to think about getting in the future as long as Milan doesn't sign a new striker. Nico Gonzalez has been actually great so far. He scored again today, scored the first goal pretty early in the match for Fiorentina against Lecce. At a 6.6 price point, absolute steal so far with Nico Gonzalez. Been very happy, but Fiorentina did give up the 2-goal lead and ended up drawing. Tovan to start tomorrow, hopefully. My defense was pretty consistent, getting 1 out of the 2 clean sheets. First half, Milan conceded, but they didn't get concede again the second half. Same story with Danilo. And then Spinazzola didn't start the game, which is slightly concerning. But he did sub on right at halftime, which made him eligible to get the second half clean sheet, as Roma didn't concede in the second half. DeMarco and Samar are still to play. Some other things to note, Trati was suspended for this game, so I'm not surprised to see nothing there. Strafezza, again, 2 goals for Lecce, but didn't contribute to either of them. So he's playing and he's playing in that top role, but a little concerning that he's not actually getting the attack returns. But at 5.4, that's okay. Interesting is Juric did play and he played the full game this past week. So now wondering, do you keep him? Do you not keep him? We'll see if it's consistent. I don't know if I'd hold him for a whole nother game week. We'll see. I'm really up in the air about what I want to do going forward with my team right now. I'm not expecting Ebosele to play. But yeah, 3 players to play. I've gathered 52 points this week. I would not say this is a good week as of right now. You can see after last night's points, I had dropped all the way to the 14,000, which is pretty terrible considering how many people are playing. That's in the second half, so not where I want to be right now. We'll see where I'm at when things update, but I do still have 3 players to play this game week, so there's that little solace as well. Again, this is just updated from last night, but you're at a lot of people right now. Or no, never mind. This is because we're near where I am. First place right now is the CF Gilt, and a lot of his players have already played. Captain Osimhen, which makes sense. Harui and Aouar are 2 good goals there, especially combined. That's 10.8 mil. And That's not even as much as one of his strikers cost. So that's funny. Theo Hernandez is another big player recently that's been doing very well. One of those defenders that will play 90 minutes likely and get a decent number of attack returns. So by the way things are looking right now, it's seeming that it might be worth paying those premium defensive prices for the likes of Di Lorenzo, Theo Hernandez, Danilo, Barahi, although Barahi didn't play, but that probably has something to do with their Conference League game midweek and just rotating the squad a little bit. But as of right now, that's kind of all I got. We can take a quick look. Frosinone with a big 2-1 win against Atalanta. That's a huge loss for Atalanta. Like I said, Milan firing on all cylinders, 4 goals this match. Unfortunately, Juric didn't participate in the goals against Verona. Even though I didn't start him, it's still good. Would have been good to see that he's contributing. But Roma loses to Verona. Fiorentina blows a 2-0 lead against Lecce. Juve ties 1-1. Vlahovic scored for Juve. Lazio getting shut out by newly promoted Genoa, and Napoli with a 2-0 lead there. It was 2-0 win there. Just something interesting to note. Osimhen did take a penalty to start and scored, was not chosen to take the second one. That was Raspadori, and Raspadori did miss it. Just somewhat interesting. Sometimes it's players have their go-to spot, and once they've used it once, well, do you want to go there again, kind of thing with the same player? So I get it. I don't think it's a terrible tactical decision to choose someone different to take the second penalty. Some people might disagree, but that was just something interesting. And maybe after Raspadori missed, they'll reconsider and Osimhen will take it. Well, it's not often you're going to get 2 penalties in the same game, but that's just what happened there. Kvaratskhelia did enter the match and pick up an assist, so maybe so good for some people that started with Kvara, and maybe some people might think about transferring him in. I still think it's too expensive. But if for whatever reason he has some price reductions at some point, he might be worth getting. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Once again, sorry for not being able to get in the entire game week into it, but expect the team selection later in the week on Thursday before matches start next Friday for game week 3. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.